going to predetermine what that looks like. Go ahead.
Thank you, Jen. Does the U.S. intend to return its diplomatic presence to Kyiv?
That is, of course, our objective over the course of time, but we're going to have to assess when it's the right time to do exactly that.
Is it considering moving back into Ukraine, potentially to Lviv, sooner rather than later?
I don't have a prediction of that at this point. Obviously, it's in our interest to have a diplomatic presence on the ground, but that is an assessment made by the State Department, made through the prism of security considerations, and sometimes it's a smaller presence that gets larger, but they are really the appropriate entity to speak to that.
Is there any concern that if the U.S. does not get its diplomatic presence back sooner, that it'll appear that we're leading from behind, as you've got the European Union, I believe the Czech Republic, Italy, a lot of countries are coming forward and saying that they're going back to Ukraine, and the U.S. hasn't done it yet.
I would say that the most important thing the United States has done and continues to do is lead the entire global coalition in standing up against Russia and ensuring we are providing military security assistance, expediting that, tapping into not only our own resources, but the resources of countries around the world, and leading the world in a package of economic sanctions that has had a crippling impact on the Russian economy. Those are the most important factors.
Has the president asked to go to Ukraine?
I'm not going to get into private conversations. What I will tell you is we're not currently planning a trip by the President of the United States to Ukraine. What is most important to the Ukrainian leadership is that we are expediting weapons and getting them the assistance and security systems they need, and that is what our focus is on.
And who decides if the president goes to Ukraine or not?
In what way?
He had said when he was in Poland that he expressed interest in going to Ukraine, but they wouldn't let me. So I'm wondering who.
I'm not going to get into private considerations internally on that front.
Okay.